Okay, so I came here to these ruins. Let's see if this is the way to go. What the flip? Got caught in the dang fall animation. Okay.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought? I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction.
Wait, what's this?
It would likely have taken
What's
place
this?
during the great conquest of 300 years prior. And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Okay, got some new stuff. Excellent. Not even trying to fight right now. I'm just trying to see if this is the right way to go.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay, so nothing of use. You're the same as ever, still nothing useful. Ooh. I like to get that, but I don't know. I think it'd be a waste of materials. All right. Let's see if this was the way to go. Let me show you. Let me show you the way to go.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Okay. There it is.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danits. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
I'm not talking to these lames. All right.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us
Oh
the
my
boat and
goodness,
stay
that
on side
backstory on her.
Whoa there.
I had forgotten
You
about
been
it.
out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Oh, he'll be dead soon. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I was thinking when I was setting up these outfits. I know exactly what I was thinking with her. I was like, man, we haven't seen that backstory in a while. I need this outfit back on. That's fine. But all I did was use the color changed outfits, huh? Except for her. Put her in this weird thing here. Why did I put her in this weird thing here? Because I never used it. I was like, let's try something new. Anywho, let's put her back in this. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Did I want to change anybody else? Not really. There we go. Put it back in that. Back in black. Yeah. Oh, back to pimping. Oh. I miss not trying different stuff. Now we'll keep it on that. That's so much better. Really though. It's just the regular armor in a different color. Let's go back to this. At least that's different. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Or we're gonna fight on the boat. Is that why it's so friggin' huge? We're gonna have battles along the way. Just so you don't get bored on the ride there. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
So wait, the ship's gonna be a dungeon? Your party disbanded.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
Check on the other party members. Ah, flip, I wasn't trying to talk to you. I actually don't want to talk to any of you. Okay, I want to talk to two people. They're the only ones that matter. But all of you characters kind of suck.
Think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize.
What's happening here?
Too.
Audio glitch or something?
I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kind of lying
That's
to
the
you.
game
all
just
this
being
whole
weird.
time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
I hope everybody doesn't have a long cutscene like this.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess
Whoa.
I just can't see.
Whoa, I almost fell asleep for a second there. Sorry about that.
Do you know why she gets like that?
My goodness.
Shion's...
She is still talking.
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
Whew.
It's just what she
Sorry about that.
says
I'm
I hate
not
being a
even
source of strength.
trying to be funny. Like,
Where did that come from?
Myeon and junk is actually really boring.
I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
I don't really want to miss anything important, but this doesn't seem important and it seems boring. All right, excellent. Let's move on. Flip. I'd like to skip hers just on principle.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins.
You know what? This story wouldn't be so bad if the characters were
And I
more
wouldn't
interesting.
be there if it weren't for that contest.
So that's where I think this game just completely falls apart. Like, the characters are freaking boring.
Danans and the Renans then.
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's just
Like, this game feels like there's a cooler story happening somewhere else,
if Menancia can
and these are all side characters getting a whole filler saga.
Yeah, I think that would be good too.
Like, yeah, there's some dope stuff happening in this world. Not with these characters.
That's what I've come to believe.
This is a group of side characters.
I can't lie
Crap
to you.
personalities,
Since I
crap
was young,
designs.
I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot.
Unless you count the extra
And I see things
costumes.
differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans.
There's only one character on this whole squad whose default costume is pretty dang decent.
Kindness
And you know
cruelty
exactly who I'm talking about.
A person's race.
The one that's still wearing it.
So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have.
We're gonna talk to her in a bit. She's probably not gonna say anything important, but we'll have to deal with it.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
It's like, I feel nothing. Sorry.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm holding your hand, because you don't feel anything. No, I mean emotionally, I feel nothing.
Always.
And now?
I know what you're thinking. You're not even paying attention. That's because I'm trying to entertain myself so I don't fall asleep.
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little.
Flip, now I just want to go play more Devil May Cry.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon.
This could be great with good characters.
I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for
But
that.
I've been playing this game for a long time,
Especially
and
you,
I'm not
Alphen.
really attached to anybody.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
It's like having action figures of some series that you don't know anything about. I don't know how many people remember action figures or how many kids still play with them, but, you know, used to have the action figures and it's like, it looks cool enough. It'll do the job. And then you just use your imagination to put together a personality for it, to have fun with it, make up some attacks that it could do to other freaking action figures, you know? That's how this game feels. It's like all the characters here, I don't really care about, but if I put old Dope Halim over there, that's what you gotta call him because he's dope. Dope Halim in a pimp suit and just talk about pimping the whole time, I've now made him a fun character.